Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode. This is not one I want to make, but one I kind of have to make. The SI is currently dead. As you can see, that's fresh oil. And yeah, you can see underneath, that's puddled up in the last, 3 or 4 minutes. I was on our way to a job, and coming around a bend, there was a 1.5 foot of water that I couldn't avoid, and it hydraulicked the motor and popped something. So we're going to see if we can figure out what it is, but most likely it's looking like a new motor is going to be going into this. So we're going to start pulling it apart and see what we can find out. Looking underneath it, the oil is only coming from the oil pan. I can see what looks like some hairline cracks on it. So I'm thinking actually all we did with this is we probably just cracked the oil pan. I think what I'll probably do is get a new oil pan for it first off, and then we'll pull the plugs and see if we can get all the water out of the motor. If we can get all the water out, get a new oil pan on here, we may actually be able to get this thing back up and running without having to build a new motor just yet like I was planning on. So we got the oil drained. I'm just letting the bucket sit down there and catch anything else that falls off the motor, hopefully, until I can get it moved and cleaned up. And we're starting to pull the cowl apart so that I can pull the coil cover off, or the spark plug cover off, and pop those out, try and crank it over and see if it clears all the water out of it. So I gotta get these a couple 10mm bolts that hold this tray on. I can pull this tray off and get to that. So we're gonna do that now. So we got all the spark plugs pulled out. I should probably cover these, but I don't really have anything good to do it with right now, and they're going to be out drying for a minute anyway. So we're going to try and crank it over and see what comes out. Well, at this point, I think she's locked up. I don't know if a valve broke or something broke and lodged into one of the pistons or something, but it's obviously not rotating. And when I pulled them out, this spark plug from cylinder 1 and this spark plug from cylinder 2 both had water on them. So at this point, it looks like new motor incoming. So that's going to be the end of this one. See you guys next time. Have a good one. Watch out for water.